Okay. Hello, this is Elihu, and I will be casting the Ho Ho Haha versus Zero Leaf Clovers. This is part of the We Like Dota League Random Draft Tournament, so Season 2.5 as we're calling it. And I have a co-caster joining me. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Hello, I'm Zems McGuffin here, co-casting the We Like Dota League. I was kind of here on last minute. I was suggested to come in, and I decided to help out as a stand-in. How are you folks doing?
All right, we're doing well. Zems, it's very nice to meet you, and welcome to the We Like Dota community. We're just a friendly, casual community that's, for some flame-free Dota and just a good environment. So, Zems, since we've never cast before together, let me just get a quick. Are you more comfortable in the color commentating or in the play-by-play?
I just casted with Fafnir, and I had never co-casted with someone before. I've casted a tournament by myself before. I've casted the Persian Gulf Cup, and I did most of that by myself, but I've never really done co-casting before, so I'll stick with hype casting.
All right, so you'll do the play-by-play, and I'll do color then.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Well, just to give a little bit of heads up, several of the guys that are on the teams right now are regulars in the We Like Dota community, and so you'll see several of them. Oh, we've got an Arc Warden coming out. Now, this is random draft, so we can't see the pool. We just kind of see the picks as they come up. Now, Zems, in your experience, okay, if you see an Arc Warden, what do you do? How do you deal with that?
Okay, Arc Warden, basically he farms really fast. That's kind of his thing. You know, you grab the Midas, you sit in mid lane, you get your Midas fast, and then you farm up a Necro Book and a bunch of Divine Rapiers, and you throw them down the lane. Basically, anybody that can burst them down and just prevent them from hitting your towers normally does a good job. I personally like rotating Oracles and gankers, but that's just a personal opinion.
Right, and we don't know if those are in the pool or not, so they're just going to have to figure out based on what they see in the pool what they can do.
Yeah, that pretty much. That's the beauty of random draft. You know, you have a whole set of random heroes. That was a really redundant statement. Anyways, I like the Beastmaster pickup. I like the Beastmaster pickup because I've seen Arc Warden in two different lanes in my pub experience, and that is off lane and mid, and he's terrible in off lane. I hate him in off lane.
Hmm.
So hopefully they'll run him mid, but never
Okay.
know.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen him honestly in the mid or the carry role, given how much damage he can put out and given how quickly he farms. The farming carry role. But they are going, I would say they're going with a pretty greedy draft on the Dire side so far.
I would agree with that. The Beastmaster needs his Necro books, Arc Warden needs Necro books, Enigma needs the mechanism and the Blink Dagger
You just brought up a great point. They are
pot of
going
gold.
with primarily like a summons and minion oriented draft so far.
Yeah, hopefully there's an Earthshaker in the pool because if I was Zero Leaf Clover, I would totally pick up an Earthshaker. Oh, Necrophos. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it's always interesting because we can't see anything that's happening. But hey, we're just gonna do the best we can. Um, the
I would love to be able to see the pool personally.
Oh yeah, yeah, I would as well. All right, I have to say, Tugs McBoat on the TA, I feel like he's just kind of dirty at times. He's just at times I've seen him just wreck with that. So we'll see how that goes. We see the Sven come out for the carry, so I assume it's going to be Necro as a core in the offlane.
Yeah, I would guess so. Necro Core off lane, Death Prophet Metal Sven hard carry, and then I would guess a roaming lion and a roaming lion Venge like pair.
Mm-hmm. Which can be really strong in its own right.
Yeah, exactly, because you have a lot of stuns just to do that, and then your core can clean up. I think Dire Side lineup is super super greedy. Like Witch
Mm-hmm.
Doctor is a very greedy support, and I'm not quite sure if they can't get the farm, they're just gonna fall flat on their face.
Yeah, I've played. I think Witch Doctor's my most played hero, and I've got like 130 games on him or something. And it depends if you are forced to play the position five, you can. I can play him really poor, but you really like to have the Ags on him and a Glimmer Cape and something else. He's yeah, you liked having that. We've got an early smoke going on.
30
Yeah,
seconds to
early
go.
smoke. They're gonna go for gank. It seems with I don't doesn't look like they're gonna find anybody in the jungle, and since Dire is sitting just pretty much on top of the stairs and not really doing anything, they might just catch him from behind. Smoke's got about a third of its timer left, so maybe they'll catch him.
Yeah, Totes McScross on the Lion, Screen Cleaner on the Necro, White Rabbit on the Sven, on the Silence is running the Death
Oh,
Prophet,
and
and they're going to hit
Smoke gets
Tugs
popped, and
McBoat in the
Sven
middle.
is coming out, and Stuns are to the stacks, and Tugs McBoat's gonna go down.
The sky hell with you.
Looks like that's going to be the end of it. You want to go ahead and introduce the Dire side?
Oh, yes. So on the Dire side, we have Hoo Hoo Hee Hee Haha, and they're all stand-ins. And, we have,
Yeah,
uh, f-
just
we
the
have
last part of the
Floundy,
name is fine.
on the Witch Doctor. Tugs McBoat on the TA, which according to Ilui here, that's pretty dirty. We have Rowan screaming on the Beastmaster, Gobi on the Arc Warden, and somebody on the Enigma. Do you wanna? Should I do the Radiant, or you?
I already
you,
did the
you
Radiant.
Radiant?
I did the Radiant.
Oh, you already did the Radiant.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was basically while they were swooping around right before the first blood took place.
Okay. I was like so focused. I was like, oh man, it's the first blood. I want to see how it goes.
That's all right. Now, the one thing, and here's the thing, if they can get up their core items, H4 is really just, I mean, they're probably going to steamroll just because they're going to have so many summons and such. However, as you said, it's a greedy draft, and look at, can you see Witch Doctor trying to find this Hobbs ward? And it's just outside.
Yeah, he's like eating every trait.
Oh my goodness.
It's just he can't see it. It's just barely outside of range.
It is. Oh man,
Oh,
well done by the line. Okay, now he sees
no.
it.
He had to use 2 sentries. It's 200 GP to find that one ward. I would say that's a pretty good trade.
And all of his tangos.
And all of his tangos. That's 325 GP. That's that's more than half of your starting gold right there.
Oh, that's a rough way to go.
Not something you want happening in a greedy lineup.
No, not at all. We're gonna bring up last hits. Pretty standard across the board, what you'd expect. TA's leading the way. Sven is right there with her. Lanes wise, I guess I'm a little concerned. Oh, looks like Lion's gonna go on down in the top lane. Yep. That was it there. Screen Cleaner was
Yeah.
not close around. Lane-wise,
It looks like Floundy's...
go ahead.
Go ahead, yeah. Lane-wise... I was just gonna say Floundy's being forced into this hard position 5, and I'm kind of a little worried about that, because he looks like he's gonna need that Ags.
Okay. Yeah, and as we look here, oh, Lion already has boots, so that's a nice way to go. I guess maybe he and Venge are just kind of splitting that, or Venge is probably playing the hard position 5. They're going on the Beastmaster on bottom. They've stacked the stuns.
Yeah. Wave of Terror... Right clicks?
Nope.
He's not gonna go down, but he is gonna get forced out of lane.
Probably, no, he's got 4 tangos. He probably just tango up and he's going to get his Bassi ring while he's at it. Okay. That's alright. Sven is sitting on about 750 gold. He hasn't even bought boots yet.
I'm curious as to what he's going. Does he want to just maybe buy him outright from the side shop? It is kind of hard to get into there, and you don't want to steal the courier from the mid position, so he might be just holding out to get go straight to the side shop and buy out everything he needs all at once.
Yes, that is true. That's true. Okay, so mid, TA is going to do a lot more physical damage, but DP can obviously just throw her Crypt Swarm, but I don't know how many instances of damage that does to the refraction. I don't know there.
If I recall correctly, though I might be incorrect, it just does 1 instance because
Ooh.
it's seen as a single nuke.
Okay.
Honestly, I think an urn might not be a bad pickup on Death Prophet. It'll give her a little more help, and she'll be able to just take out the refraction, but. Or just someone rotate with an urn, because I think they're going to need it to deal with the refraction charges.
An urn or an orb of venom, just, and I realize that's not a typical thing for her, but just something that would do that damage over time.
Yeah, I mean, Urn is not terribly typical for a Death Prophet either, but the refraction charges are going to make it really difficult because it'll give us some of the exorcism and the death. Oh,
And they're
life
going on her
drain.
mid,
Life drain.
but I
Like,
think she's
what-
just too tanky.
Yep.
Oh, and Lion might
Yeah,
end up
she's
going
just
down
gonna get
because of this.
refraction charges. No, wow. Tux McBoat to getting a lot. I forgot she had the life drain. I'm still not used to it. I'm still used to the witchcraft passive.
Mm-hmm.
She can use the life drain to get rid of the refraction charges.
Oh, that's true. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, Enigma's almost
Yeah,
to
I
his level
completely
6.
forgot.
He's doing fairly well.
And
Where are we across the
he
board?
already has the headdress, and he's almost level 6. Someone's at least getting the farm they need.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Floundy has boots.
Arc Warden's not really good there.
Floundy has boots.
Congratulations, Floundy.
I've been there.
As our resident witch doctor expert, how's Floundy's day going to be?
Oh my goodness. And like I said, but I usually play a hard 5, so I'm just kind of used to it, but it just stinks so bad. And you're thinking, can I just please get one creep wave just to, buy a wand or something? And it's just pretty miserable. And but it is what it is.
I just want 500 GP.
Yeah, exactly. Please.
I normally play the off lane, like solo off lane Darkseer or something like that. So I get free farm all day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've played some Darkseer and it's very nice. Oh, we've got Tugs and Silence taking on some. Tugs' bottle got canceled there, but looks like he's gonna be able to get away. His faster move speed, just 40 faster. Oh, it's because he has boots and the Death Prophet does not. The Enigma comes in with a black hole, but more of just a threat.
Straight. Yeah. Prophet opting going straight for the bottle, but Cosmic Boat is definitely way ahead on the farm. That's for sure. Well, not way ahead, 160 GP, but still.
Yeah, it's 10 CS, 30 and 8 to 20 and 5.
Floundy getting harassed up, but his it looks like Floundy's gonna go down.
Yeah,
and
Beastmaster rotation top, and
plus
there's
30 seconds until but Beastmaster ult pushes off the Lion, but I don't think it's worth it because they got the kill with the Necrophos ult, and that's 30 more seconds down on the Witch Doctor. That's no lane support for the Arc Warden, and a lot more harass they can pressure on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when you're looking at, say, there is a support for support, but like you said, having him down for 30 seconds, he's already not great on, let's see, what is his level? Where are we at? He's the same as the Lion, so the Lion's going to get ahead in experience, the Lion's going to have more farm than he is. I mean, that's a rough way to go.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails.
Yeah, and on top of that, now you have Arc Warden being pressured, and it's either someone's going to have to rotate and support him, which means they're going to lose another lane, or the Arc Warden's going to get pressured and going to get behind and not going to have his Midas fast enough.
Which
Although he almost has his Midas right now. He's about 200 GP away from it.
Yeah. A lot of pings coming out around the mid. They know Lion's here. They've got the Hawk, they've got the Trap, and he's getting slowed down, and I think that's dead. Oh, bounces back to
right
him.
next to the Ancients. Oh, no. I can't tell if that was really good play or if he was like just far enough. I think it was good play though because Floundy seemed to know what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Toxic Boat getting hit down by the life drain, the right clicks. But not quite enough. He manages to escape. It's no deaths by him yet, it seems. No, he's had one death. That's a lie.
Well, that was the first blood.
The roar onto the Necrophos, and that's dead. Necrophos, the flux, the cast, all of it goes down.
They have a nice amount of control, especially if they've got two things that go through BKB on the dire side.
Yes, they do. And it's gonna be BKB. I might not even be worth it for the Radiant, honestly. Like maybe for Enigma, but that's about it.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Yeah, on the Radiant side, I mean, Sven usually goes for a BKB, but given they've got the black hole, they've got the They've got the Primal Roar. I just don't see that being very useful. Okay, they're going after Arc Warden, and he's going to be down for an
There you go.
extra
Oh, that's
30.
dead. That's 60 seconds down for the
Man.
core, and he doesn't have. It's on the courier, maybe. I hope it's on the courier. Yes, okay. Hand of Midas recipe was on the courier, so he has his Midas before he died, which helps. But
Alright, Enigma's coming in.
Clowney needs some arcane boots. I think this mid tower is going to go down by to Tugman's boats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to go down. There's the
There's
glyph, but that's just going to be a temporary stall. And they'll take care of that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
He's got 2 poison inner beast, and that just helps a lot.
Yeah, that attack speed aura is just so good, and then combine that with, like, say, an AC when he gets it later, it's just scary.
Well, and then
I think this greedy lineup is getting the farm they need.
yeah, I think so, because basically you've got your Arc Warden who, yeah, he's going for his Midas. But the fact of the matter is, you've got enough control with the TA, the Beastmaster, and the threat of the Enigma Black Hole. And he's already got the mech. Let's see, what does he have on top of that? It's got 600 gold on top of that. Got his boots, so he's got enough to do what he needs to do for the early game. They're gonna go on
Yeah, I
him.
agree. And on top of that, the Warden actually has the Midas, it's just on the courier. They're getting life drained.
They're going on him
I'm
up top.
hoping
Oh,
it's
he
a-
pops the
no,
mech.
Pops the mech, maybe? There's gonna be a rotation. and
Is the
by-
Necro-
No, TA,
oh.
sorry. Necro ult right there would have.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he got it.
trouble brewing at Radiant's
I don't, but he didn't get it with his ult. So,
no, no.
So he's only down for 30 seconds. The Necro
Floundy
ult's
now
doing
has
a
an-
lot of work in this early game.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Floundy now has enough to get his arcanes if he wants.
I think he really needs arcane.
Yes. Yeah, I just know that moment. Okay, we've got the Arc Warden splitting out. Oh, who went down? TA down for another 30 seconds.
That's a TA. 70 seconds. He's down for 70 seconds.
Alright, nobody bounced to...
Arc War. Alright, so Arc Warden has his Midas, he has the Tempest double. Once he gets to the Boots of Travels, it'll start getting Boots of Travel in the Necro. It'll be a little scary.
You know who we haven't looked at all? Sven so far. Sven has...
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see, where is he? He's at the highest of net worth, and they are smoking...
He-
They've already got the bottom tower. They're going to
He
go
has a
right
GPM of
on...
340.
They're going to go, and they're going to
Gonna
get
go
this
right on
Beastmaster kill.
And
Pop-
yeah, he's not surviving that.
Yeah, pop the God
Cleave,
Strength.
Stunned, impaled.
They don't have TA, they don't have Beastmaster. They might be able to get at... If they rotate to defend the tier 2, then they're probably going to lose their top tier 1, so they're going to lose a tower either way out of this.
You know, if I was Enigma, instead of going BKB, I think I would actually go a Lincoln Sphere this game. Because if you look at all of ZLC's stuns, they're all point target stuns. I think a Lincoln Sphere would be great. That would force you to have to commit at least 2 stuns to stop a team fight ult, and that leaves you with 1 more disable at most.
Now, you would... you don't have to have the Earth Spike as a point target. You can point that on the ground.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, they did not push very hard on the bottom lane. I thought they could have done some more damage to that tower, but they're going to be content. They're going to back
yeah,
up.
I feel that way too. They might want to play it safe because, I mean, very obviously, the
Ho ho
stand-in,
ha ha.
team stand-in, calm that.
Ho ho ha ha.
Ho ho ha ha definitely has the late game.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, not even by a little bit, by a lot.
Yeah. Alright, Enigma's going to go
Top
out.
tower, I think.
They're just going to give this up.
beat down.
Yeah. It's up. Now they get pushed out a little bit. Creep wave. Everyone's playing it super safe. This is not a very divey aggressive game. Not a very flashy game.
Dyer's top tower's gone.
All right,
And
how's
there goes the top tower.
Yeah, so Rowan the Beastmaster has his Staff of Wizardry for his Necrobook and his Belt of Strength, so he's almost to that first level of Necrobook. Floundy is just sitting on Arcanes. Again, I've been there, buddy. Actually,
He
looking...
doesn't even have enough to make a wand.
Yeah.
He has enough for a stick. It's better.
What, honestly, with the Witch... And one of my favorite support items, because like I said, I usually play a hard 5. One of my favorite support items is an urn. Because it gives you a little tankiness, gives you a little regen, gives you an extra heal or nuke, and you can put it together over time in a relatively easy way. So if I were Floundy, of course, I would... Go ahead.
I agree with that entirely. A nuke is an urn is so good. It gives you the extra heal without having to expend the mana. Like it's really necessary. I feel like in this game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and right now he would be 100 away from it.
Yeah, and I actually like building it as a position 4 as well, because as a position 4, oftentimes I end up roaming. I don't always get the off lane. Sometimes it's a position 3 you get the off lane. So I'll buy an urn, and since I'm roaming and ganking, I can throw the urn out on the enemy, and it stops them from blinking or whatever. And it's good for me. The urn's just a great item.
Oh, it really is. It really is. It just has a lot of utility, and unless I usually check, I say, okay, is anybody buying an urn? So if there's a Pudge or if there's a Spirit Breaker or something like that, then they'll probably buy it. But if nobody else is buying an urn and I'm playing a support, that's usually one of my go-to items.
Yeah, my favorite support to play is Witch Doctor and Winter Wyvern, and both of them urn goes great with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I played Wyvern a lot before her nerf. I think she was over nerfed personally.
I agree with that entirely, but she's still fun to play.
Yeah, she still has a lot of
Because
utility.
Nothing beats landing. I think whenever the enemy picks a Juggernaut, I always pick a Winter Wyvern because she just hard counters Juggernaut.
That would be fun. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but that would be a good pickup. Okay, we still have yet to see a black hole, but we've got a mech and we've got a blink on our Enigma.
We got a mech, we have a blink, and there is an engagement happening right around the bottom rune that's about to start. Floundy's gonna get completely destroyed, just blown up right on the spot. Tugs of Folk just leaving him to die.
Looks like he's gonna try to buy a Glimmer Cape.
Mid tower.
He's gonna.
I think he needs it.
Well, yeah, he needs it. The thing is, he's probably gonna be forever until he actually gets it.
Tugs McBoat is just standing there, getting the ancients. They put a ward down. They can see it. Oh no. Okay, he blinks out. I get the mid tower.
Yeah, Tugs
That
is.
was really ballsy. It Tugs McBoat.
Like, okay, I'm gonna put a trap
Like,
over
they're
here so I can
taking
see.
our mid tower. I'm just gonna go. Alright, and it looks like there's gonna be a fight around Secret Shop.
Yeah, they're going after him to silence him.
Range. Not. Throws the cask, hits just Scroats.
Goodbye, Floundy. I knew you well.
This is. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Sven, you do not want to be here.
Oh, that's a good Death Ward. Pops the flux and the
Oh,
Death
good
Ward.
save by the Venge.
Saves him.
Death Prophet is going to go down to
By
the Roar.
Beastmaster. Oh, 3-man black, 4-man black hole. What? Yeah, get 2 of them free. 4 of them is going down. Wow, that's a good finish off, and Sven just barely getting out with his life.
That was an excellent black hole. That first one was very well worth it. I was watching because the Primal Roar went on the Death Prophet, so I was looking up there. Did he significantly blink in, or did he just kind of happen to be there when everybody was around?
I think he just happened to be there when everyone was around, but he was on the high ground, so no one could see him. So what I was kind of focusing on the Venge too, so I wasn't 100% paying attention, but what I saw was the Enigma on the high ground moving in and catching everyone as they walked up the steps.
Very, very well done by somebody.
Yes. Very well done. Using that high ground vision to his advantage.
Absolutely. A little slow coming, but the Necrobook 1 is going to be out here soon. The Tugs is
Oh,
not
the
quite...
swap by Beastmaster going. You're not going to survive this. And
Oh.
that's down for another 30 seconds. 72 seconds down for the Beastmaster.
I'll tell you what, this Necro is just driving them crazy. They wish they had a Dazzle or an Oracle or something that would save him, but my goodness.
Yeah. He's just doing so much work in the early game,
Mhm.
and just like keeping, you normally want to target the carries to keep him from farming, but he's targeting the squishy support to hit him every time.
They're going
and
on-
allowing his teammates then to pressure the carries, and somebody's gonna go down.
Yep, they went on Enigma mid.
Just finished off by the life drain, and he's feeding all the Eidolons to the Sven. Sven going the standard farming build that everyone's doing these days.
SNY, Helm of the Dominator. Yeah, it's no longer the Mask of Madness, Blink.
Oh, I remember the days. I remember the days of support Sven too.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, there's a swap.
Oh, Floundy, goodbye.
Oh, Floundy.
Goodbye, Floundy.
Oh, buddy.
This is just a bad day for Floundy.
It really is. When he's a hard 5, he's a hard 5. And this is where the greediness of their draft really hurts them. I don't think they have any detection.
Yeah, because Witch Doctor, he needs his Ags, especially with the black hole, and he just can't get the farm for it. He doesn't even have a Glimmer yet, and it's 20 minutes into the game.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, is that I love the Glimmer Cape on a Witch Doctor. I absolutely love it. But because that Shadow Amulet is 1,400 gold, I usually can't go for it until much later.
It's actually safer to go for an Ags because while Ags is overall more expensive, the components are cheaper on their own.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Malefice onto the Death Prophet. She's gonna heals herself up before she gets blown up, but at the end of the day, it just cannot survive.
I was looking down. I thought they were
Got a
going on the
Roche,
Arc
it
Warden,
seems.
but they were just going on the Tempest Double. They're going to DeRoche now.
Nope. This is the power of Arc Warden. Why a lot of people consider him really broken is because this Tempest Double can do all the work an Arc Warden can without Arc Warden actually being there, and he catches two of them with the black hole. Oh, but 4-man impale, but he captures the mechanism to save his teammates, and
He's got the Finger of Death. And
swaps in fingers the Witch Doctor for Floundy, and he clear kills Beastmaster down again. This is just such a team fight. And oh, looks like there's gonna be a TP by our Tempest Double onto the Necrobook. It's gonna cast the Flux and the Magnetic Field and sit in it. They can't do any damage. The Impale's gonna hit two of them. Gonna sit there. Do it. Templar Assassin's gonna blink out and do a lot of damage to Roach. She's gonna get healed up out of place. Silence. Life Drain finally down. Long team fight. Wow.
Lion did so much work in that situation. He got the 4-man impale. He nuked the Witch Doctor before he could do anything more than a cask. I don't even think he was able to throw Maledict in all of that. And then he came back when Arc Warden Tempest Double came in. He got a 2-man impale, and then he's also draining mana, and he also threw out hexes. Lion, to me, was the MVP of that fight. Just because Totes McGoats did so many things there.
I actually don't think they would have won that fight without exactly everything you just said. Because Templar Assassin, if you saw how much damage she did when she actually managed to get a hit off and she wasn't stun locked, she nearly killed someone in one shot. But because Totes McGoats was constantly stunning her and making sure she was down, that they were able to win the fight without a problem.
And I should have paid attention. How many people did they lose from that? 2? Was it a 2 for 4?
Yeah, they lost 2. Yeah, 2 versus 4. I believe so.
Beastmaster has Necro 2, so he's going to be pushing there, as well as the Arc Warden has Necro 2. And now they go back again. Tugs is going back for Roche.
Yeah. The refraction charges let you do so much, let you take Roche pretty much by yourself. Although Tug's taking a lot of damage. If they rotate in, she's dead. Oh, they got her. If this trap was any closer, they would have noticed. They would have noticed she was in the pit.
Mm-hmm. Just outside. Game of inches. I think Floundy just got his Shadow Amulet. Congratulations, Floundy.
Yeah, he just got it. Congrats, Floundy. You have a semblance of farm. It's not like you have 216 gold per minute or something.
Yep. So the Enigma
That's
has
actually
the Guardian
less than
Greaves
what-
now, which is great in case he gets silenced by the Death Prophet. The Beastmaster has Necro 2. I know he wants to rush a Necro 3, but just having that Blink Roar is fantastic whenever he can get it. The Lion has a Blink, which is
Blink
really
Roar is
huge.
so great, wonderful.
Oh, I did not see the Ags pick up on the Necro.
Oh no, that's I mean, he's doing a lot of work, and if you can keep the disablers down and out of buyback, that's perfect.
Yeah, or, I mean, frankly...
Have you looked at the net worth chart?
I have not recently. Oh!
It's, well, it's not a good thing when Arc Warden's sitting at the top.
Oh, here's a roar on the Arc Warden.
And that's a dead...
Or Sven, I'm sorry, Sven. Duh. Wrong team.
I mean, they're the same color.
Yeah.
That Flux is doing a lot of work this game.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, net worth, yes. Arc Warden is up at top by about 1,400. But then you've got Sven, Death Prophet, and Necro. Before you get Enigma and TA there. Looks like they're gonna try to take this tier
it's
2.
just the fact that Arc Warden is so well farmed despite his team basically being at a farm disadvantage on a greedy lineup is kind of, you kind of want to be wary of that as on the Radiant, just because Arc Warden, now he has his Necrobook 3. Yeah, you can just kind of, now he's his Necrobook 3, he's gonna basically start buying Divines and throwing them at your towers.
Oh! Lion just got 2-shot. Ouch!
Oh, I missed that, damn.
Yeah, it was just to the north of the tower. I don't really know if they can defend. Oh, now
little too
Sven's
far
up.
south.
Oh!
They
Double!
can't defend. That cask is doing way too much work. Oh,
And there goes...
Field
And then
lead.
there's got a 3-man black
Death
hole.
Ward. Black hole. Oh no, all the team fight ults.
Yikes.
That was brutal. That was brutal to watch.
I want to go back to
I-
statement you made a moment ago. You said the Flux was doing a lot of work, because in that, he would have... Sven blink stunned, and he would have killed 2 in like 1 or 2 more shots. But because of that Flux over top of it, he missed all of his attacks.
Radiant structures must have been fortified.
Exactly, and if you notice, he's not like using his Tempest Double to flux multiple enemies. He's doubling up the flux, which, if I remember correctly, if you watch, the slow actually stacks. I don't know if the damage stacks. But the
Oh,
slow
this is a dieback.
stacks. And that's a
Those are
dieback. I don't know.
2 diebacks, I
Building
think.
Up, but I don't think
Oh, a swap by...
she swapped
Oh!
the phaser. No, not quite. Not quite.
Okay, who's... Captain Puppy Paws?
Doubling up the flux on Sven
Radiant's top tower is taking a hit.
so they can kite him.
Yep. Captain Puppy Paws, I want to give you an A for Everett on that one. You really tried to save your Death Prophet. Ooh,
Yeah.
going on the
That-
TA bottom.
This really true. TA bot, but the refraction charges stop everything, and she just walks out.
That's one thing I hate, is that she...
Radiant's mid
Like,
tower
you
is
can just walk away, and you haven't taken any damage, so you can blink away. I absolutely hate that, going against the TA.
Yeah, exactly. And she always grabs Blink.
And the refraction just brushed off the Finger of Death.
roll. How about that?
Yeah, just brushed off the Finger of Death. Oh, hey, you know, you what, a 250 damage nuke? Don't really care.
Radiant's mid tower
That's 400, isn't it? But I don't know what level it's at. Oh, 600. 600 level 1.
Sorry, I meant mana. Not
Oh.
Yeah. 600
600
Yeah,
damage.
200 mana, not damage.
Oh.
It's 200 mana anyway, so I got it wrong anyways.
Yeah.
I got it wrong either way.
That's alright. Okay, there you got 2 lanes down.
No.
Gobi's on a
Tons of
killing
both.
spree. There's the first Divine.
Oh, both.
Well, Beastmaster's down for...
That's dead. Floundy, try. Not. Beastmaster's down. Beastmaster keeps getting hit by that ult.
Yeah. Now, one thing I want to point out, I don't know if you noticed, but TA died like just seconds after the Aegis expired. Like it was
yes,
with...
I did. And it was kind of depressing.
Yeah. I just saw it expire, and then suddenly... Oh no, there she goes. Floundy has an Ags.
Well, cue crazy team fights now, because once they get a black hole off and Floundy throws down his ult, they basically win.
Yeah.
Like, not even just... They win the game. If they kill like 3 or 4 of them, it's a GG call, because buyback status is... Where is it? Yeah, only TA has a buyback.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to put this situation as I kind of look around the map. I'm going to put you in the situation of you're the captain of the Radiant side. You know that you're losing these team fights. You know they've got these incredible team fight ultimates. There's now BKB, on the... and we've got some action happening up top. I'll finish this in a second.
Yep.
Oh, that's just...
Gobi just going at him with those divines hurt so much.
Yes, they do.
284 damage. A pop. 284 damage after the... That is after all the physical damage reductions.
Oh, man.
Hurts so much.
Yikes. Okay, so you are in the Radiant camp. You're the captain of the Radiant side. What is your response? What do you do?
Well, that's... First of all, you need to do a risky play. There's no... Sitting around, you're not going to win, because you're already being out-carried. Your Sven can't carry anymore. He's basically got all his items until he can get a Daedalus, and he might be able to crit some people, but he's not going to be able to out-carry an Arc Warden. That's just not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So generally what I would start doing is I would start going in for all-in strats, Divines, Roches, stuff like that. But also, I would smoke. Do a smoke ganks all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 3 things I would do. Smoke gank people, buy Divine, and try to get a Daedalus on the Sven.
Yeah, because right now they are 1 melee barracks away from being Mega'd.
Yeah, and once megas happen, they have no mega defense. It's not like they have a techies where they can draw out the game, and although granted that wouldn't help them in the situation because they'll get out carried. But
Yeah.
point is,
Or they don't have an Ember
once
Spirit
they
or
hit
something
megas,
like that.
they lose. They can't. Yeah, they don't have a super hard carry. Like if they had a Spectre, I would totally say just deal with the megas and let Spectre get big. But they don't.
Sven can carry pretty well, but he can't. Yeah, he can't deal with this. Yeah,
You can't eat.
yeah, Zems, I agree with you. Basically, if it were me, they gonna go on tugs, but really doesn't have any. Do they have any detection? Okay, they do.
Oh,
Finally.
pops the dust.
All right.
300 damage. Ooh, nice.
100 seconds down.
Necrophos. 100 seconds, no buyback.
And I think they're gonna call space created
And
because that's megas.
Yeah, I would say that's worth the death and no buyback death by token. But Rowan's gonna go down for it, but I would say that's worth it. And he can micro his Necro. He's just gonna throw him into the fountain to prevent them from getting the farm.
Yep.
It's megas. That's GG.
Yeah,
There's no coming back.
I would
They
just.
have no way to defend.
Yeah, honestly, if it were me, I probably would have called it when we were 2 racks down and just getting completely wiped and seeing that. Why does Witch Doctor have a Morbid Mask?
I think Floundy's given up and just dicking around. Not giving up. I think he's just playing. Maybe he's going up for Vlad's. I don't.
Okay,
know.
Vlad's. Okay, yes.
Actually, Vlad's wouldn't be a terrible pick.
Especially with all the.
When you consider the fact that. Yeah, you consider all the summons. Like,
Yeah.
Vlad's isn't a terrible idea.
No, he went Helm of the Dominator. The classic Helm of the Dominator.
Okay, never mind then. I don't know what's going on.
He's just gonna grab a
Maybe he
golem
wants
and
to
have
do-
another stun, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, more stuns. Like, you have the paralyzing cast and you have the rock.
I have never seen a Helm of the Dominator on a Witch Doctor.
I just... Yeah, I personally think Clowney's just sticking around right now because they have megas. Or maybe he's enjoying his farm that he didn't get to have. He's like, hold out the game, guys. I want to buy items.
Next thing we're gonna see is a Satanic on him. It's like going Satanic
I
on the
would
Witch
love
Doctor.
to see that so much.
Now here's a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You lifesteal off of spells with Octarine, but the Death Ward is physical damage. Do you lifesteal off of that if you have an Octarine core?
Yeah,
I should
you do.
direct the
Because
camera.
it's spell lifesteal, not magical lifesteal.
Okay.
So any sort of damage. This is why Octarine on Alchemist is considered very good, because he doesn't just lifesteal from the Radiance aura. He lifesteals from the acid spray as well. And the acids, and since it's 25% on heroes, and it's 25% on heroes and 5% on creeps.
Gotcha.
So for each hero in the acid spray and within Radiance burn distance, he gets plus 20 HP per second regen.
Oh, Divine hurts. Whoa.
Divine hurts so bad. Oh, Lion DC'd, but I'm not quite sure if it matters that much.
No. He's like, I don't want to die. I'll just disconnect.
He's
Scared Lion so badly. He was having trouble beforehand, so that's not too terribly surprising.
Just reborn things, you know. Every time I try to play with people like that are just not in the exact same time zone I'm in, suddenly my internet or their internet just has troubles. Someone's internet has a problem if you're not in the same time zone.
I like how Zero Leaf Clovers are taking it, though. They said, a strategic pause. We're planning your demise. Like, I feel it. This is the thing. These are the things that the We Like Dota community is about. I mean, we have our community nights on Wednesdays, and we just have fun like this. Okay, looks like we're ready to go.
This is a lot of fun. I follow a 2-0 inside from
Oh, okay,
Slarknado,
yeah.
and I'm follow his Twitch. I watch him sometimes, and you know, I saw this and I was like, well, maybe they need to make extra faster, and so I decided to put myself into stand-ins. It seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we have a lot. We have a very good time. It's really based around a podcast, the We Like Dota podcast, and they just call themselves the Internet's Casual Dota 2 podcast, and that's very much what it is. We just have a good time.
There needs to be more of that in Dota because people don't seem to understand that Dota's about having a good time.
Oh yeah. Oh, the only chance they have here is to get the Divine onto Sven. Oh, nope, there it is.
Nope, dead.
Good game to both sides.
That was good game. Greedy lineups are playing off. The last game I casted with Fafnir, it was a super greedy lineup also paid off. Ending games early is huge in this patch, and a lot of people are not doing it.
Yeah. Okay, well, it was a lot of fun casting with you, Zems. Where can we find you online?
I have a Twitch channel, Zems MacGuffin. I have a Facebook page, Zems MacGuffin. I also have a Twitter, which is @ZemsMacGuffin, the exact same as my internet as the handle on Steam.
Okay.
And it's all just Zems MacGuffin. So hey,
All right.
find me, follow me, Say hello. I'm gonna try to get more involved in the We Like Dota community because this seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, it's been wonderful having you along. And my name is Elihu. If you want to find me online, it's M Messmore, Messmore. I do not have a fancy Dota handle. This is just a Twitter handle that you would get. But Zems, it was fun doing this with you, and we'll have some other games. So perhaps you can cast some more matches in our random draft tournament this weekend.
All right, sounds good. Thanks. I love being here.
All right.
I hope you
Thanks.
all have a great night. See ya.